Hey, how are you guys doing? I'm making another video today, but this video I'm going to talk about steamer. I purchased a steamer probably back in the beginning of September. I think it was around my birthday. I wanted to use it a couple of times before I actually did like a YouTube review on it, and I love this steamer. I absolutely love it, and I think it's very beneficial. Um, I'm not one of these people who go out and buy everything that people do reviews about. I only get stuff if it makes sense to me. And when I saw some of the reviews about the steamer and also been looking online and stuff at steamers, it made sense to me to get one. Only because a steamer, think about it, the steam from a steamer opens up your hair cuticle. And when your hair cuticles are open up, it allows things to get into your hair shaft a lot deeper versus just using the heat alone. And so I was like, this might be ideal. And like the biggest problem I was having was moisture, especially since I moved out to California, because in California there's like a lack of humidity out here. Like when I was in North Carolina, I didn't really have as big of a problem with moisture because of the humidity. But out here, it's like my hair was really, really dry, and my skin was dry too. Everything was just dry, and my hair wouldn't act right. I didn't know what was going on with it, and it was just really dry. And I had to cut like a lot of my ends off when I first moved out here. And so I didn't have like problems with other stuff, as far as like defining the curl and things like that. I had a problem with moisture, and I couldn't keep moisture in my hair for nothing. And so when I was looking into the steamer, I was like, this is probably what I need, because the steamer, it hydrates your hair and gives you that moisture that you need. It gives you like a lock in moisture, and that's what my hair needed. So I've been using this like since day one, like ever since I got it in September, and I use it every single week. I do a deep condition with the steamer every week, and my hair has responded to it greatly. Like, I've gotten a lot more growth since I've been using the steamer. I'm not saying that the steamer make your hair grow or anything like that, but if you think about it, if your hair is hydrated and you're getting everything that your hair needs, then it has a better chance of growing without you having to cut your ends. My ends are looking a lot better. Like, I used to go through my ends and have single strand knots. I don't have that anymore. Like, my ends are smooth and my hair is a lot shinier. It's easier to go through my hair. Like, this wash and go I have right now, honestly, I can keep this for over a week and it'll still feel good. And also with the wash and go, I used to have to like just put it in a certain style, and I couldn't change it back up unless I put water on it. Now I can go right through my hair and I can change my hair without having to re-wet it. I can just go right through it and don't have to re-wet my hair or anything, and just put it in a completely different style. The steamer makes your hair more manageable, and it just feels good to the touch. Like, if you were here, or people who know me, you touch my hair, it doesn't feel dry at all. Like, before, my hair used to feel like real brittle and real dry to the touch, but now it just feels very hydrated, and I don't have to do much to it. It made my maintenance of my hair like very easy. Like, anybody who know me, and some YouTubers have met me, like, if you know me or either come see me where I do hair at, you'll realize that you'll know that my routine is very simple. It's very easy. I don't have to do much to my hair at all. And I think the steamer has a little bit to do with that. If you're thinking about purchasing a steamer, honestly, I think it's a really good idea. Like, if you're like on the East Coast where, there's more humidity and things like that, I wouldn't say you absolutely need one there because of the humidity, but it won't hurt to have one, honestly. But if you're out here on the West Coast, especially where it's very dry out here, I think a steamer would be helpful for you. Um, like, the dry areas, like maybe even in the middle of the country, like Las Vegas and places like that. Even though it's not quite in the middle of the country, but still, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I think a steamer would really help you out a lot. And the steamer is just not for natural hair; it's for all hair. It's for like relaxed hair, natural hair. You know, anybody who's like lacking moisture and they need moisture in their hair, I think it's a good idea. Now, me, I have the Beautiful steamer, but I'm not really endorsing like the Beautiful steamer or not like that. I just think a steamer in general is a good idea. I've seen people who you know, which I think is kind of smart to try it out, who like try to come up with their own idea for a steamer, like maybe like, I don't know, put water in a bag and then sit on the dryer and maybe get the steam effect. I kind of get where they're going with that, but it doesn't work the same. Trust me, it doesn't. Because I used to play around, do stuff like that too, and it does not give you the same results at all. And you being in the shower and just letting the steam hit the like let the steam hit your hair in the shower, it does not give you the same results at all. When you actually sitting under a steamer, sorry guys, that's under my eye, but when you actually sitting under a steamer, it's like all that steam is coming right on your head, and it's just like massaging your scalp and like going all into your hair, and you really not gonna get that effect like that unless you really have a steamer or unless you're in a sauna. That's the only thing I can think of. But it's beneficial. It was well worth it. Like my steamer, I think it cost like $129, something like that. And some people might think, wow, that's expensive, I'm not doing that. But honestly, I think it is well worth the money. Um, Especially for long-term stuff. Like when you first use it, you're not going to probably notice a big difference. You probably, okay, well, you know, it's steam. But you will start to notice a difference the more and more you use it. And with me, you know, studying hair and stuff right now, I totally get the idea and the concept of steamer. I wish I would have came up with it. It makes sense. But I love the steamer. Now, the only thing I would complain about as far as the beautiful one, the one that I have, is that I wish the bowl was a little bit bigger. Because the only thing about the beautiful steamer is that it's kind of short, kind of, and it doesn't cover the whole head like a hooded dryer would. That's the only complaint I would have about that steamer. But other than that, I like it. It gets the job done. And how I use mine is that I usually put my hair in I have four sections, and I pin the ends up at the top so I can make sure the ends definitely feel the effects of the steamer. Because again, like I said, the hood of this beautiful, it doesn't come down where it'll reach the bottom of my head. It stops about maybe about right here on my hair. So I have to end up putting my hair up on the top of my head just so the steam would get to the ends. Because to me, that's the most important part, honestly, is that the ends are hydrated and moisturized, because that's how you retain growth. Um, if you guys have any questions about this steamer, please feel free to leave me a comment. I'll be glad to answer your questions about the steamer. And again, I'm not saying you necessarily have to go out and get the beautiful one, but I think just having a steamer in general is very beneficial to the hair. It just it helps my hair out a lot. It also made my hair a lot shinier too. I noticed people give me a lot more compliments now on my hair. And also, if you have hair color, the steamer is definitely beneficial for you, because I think also it had kept my hair color looking good, and it's still like the color still looks good, and my hair color is like still intact, and my hair is not shedding or anything. Like my hair is just still intact, and I just love it. It's just a lot more manageable, and it has helped me out a lot. So as you can probably already guess, I really love the steamer. So if any of you guys have a steamer, you know, if you can, like, just give your opinions about it. You can just post a comment or something below, or do a video response if you want. But if you're thinking about getting a steamer, honestly, I think it's a good investment. Like, usually I don't really tell people that they should try to get, you know, certain things up here. I might say I like something, or I might say, oh, this is a nice product. But honestly, the steamer, I think, is really like it's really good, especially if you live in a drier climate. I think you would really benefit from the steamer. All right, glad you guys are able to get something out of my videos if you're watching, and I hope you all are doing well. And guys, if you have any questions, leave me a comment, and see you next time. Bye.